Hi guys, Paul here from Beginner Guitar Academy and welcome to another episode of Learn Guitar with Paul. In this episode we're going to look at picking. Now we have looked at picking before. In the first episode we looked at down-up picking on the E string, and in episode 6 I think it was, we looked at a little exercise to work on our finger placement and really trying to drill in the right positioning for our fingers when it comes to fretting notes to get the best sound. So in this week we are going to look at just the right hand. And we are going to just look at playing a couple of strings. Again, we're going to really break this down a bit. Isolation, so just one hand at a time so we can focus on the technique. Now we've looked at down-up picking on the E string, which we're going to go back over, but we're going to use a metronome to help us work on the timing. So just to recap the down-up picking, we are holding the pick, thumb is holding it just on top of first finger with a pick coming out of the joint of the tip of that first finger. You don't want your finger sticking out of the point. You want it just curled in a little bit like that. And we're going to pick down and up on the 6th string. So the fattest string nearest the ceiling. Little pinky goes down just to kind of give us a bit of support, keep it nice and steady. And the goal here is to make it nice and even. Down and up, keep it nice and steady. So the goal today is to look at a metronome. And the point of the metronome is it's going to keep us in time. The problem with not having a metronome is you'll go your time. Now that could be slow, that could be fast, and that probably is uneven. So the metronome is going to keep it nice and steady and really help us develop our internal metronome and the ability to stay in time and play at the same speed. And that's what we want to be able to do. Obviously, if we're going to play with songs, play with friends, all that kind of good stuff, we've got to be able to stay in time. So the metronome I'd recommend is a little app called Pro Metronome. And here it is in the App Store. I've already got it installed, so I don't need to obviously do anything there. But if I click on the app, up it pops. And this is available on Android as well as iOS. Now, if you look at the screen, we have this big dial here that will speed up and slow down the metronome. You can see the tempo at the top changing. Tempo is speed in music. It's not like miles per hour or something like that. It is tempo. Now, 80 is a really good tempo. If I press play, you can now hear it clicking along. 2, 3, 4. And now the goal here is to try and stay in time with those clicks. So you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's just trying to stay in time with the metronome, keep it nice and steady. Once you find you keep it the right speed, then maybe drop down, try on the next string. Maybe try 4 picks in each string. Moving down again, you can see I'm not leaving any gaps between the strings. It's all even, all nice and steady. Then we can come back up. String 3, string 4, 5, and finishing with 6. So that was one of the first exercise we looked at, was just the down-up picking, what you call alternate picking, alternating the picking direction on the string. Now I want to give you one more exercise today, and that is still going down and up, but we're going to go down on string 6, up on string 5. So down on 6, up on 5, down on 6, up on 5. That's what we call the outside picking, because we're picking the outside of both the strings. So again, I'm going to pop on the metronome, and we're going to give it a go. 3, 4, so it'll be down, then up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And there we go. Not that mean, hopefully. But again, it's not mean when you go around it a couple of times. We want to try and loop this around. That's when it starts getting more tricky, when you're trying to play a good number of loops. Now, if you keep that steady for maybe a minute, then you know you're doing quite well. And there'll be some songs when you're going to want to loop a picking pattern for 1, 2, 3 minutes. So bear that in mind. We want to build up the stamina, the ability to then loop a picking pattern around and around. Obviously, it's not the most interesting thing. You know, it's fairly dull, but all the good stuff is, unfortunately. And this is going to really help us in numerous ways. So that's the goal. 80, I've set it to there. That's senior level 1 picking. So the first level on our course at Beginner Guitar Academy. That's the speed we try and aim for. You can obviously speed up or slow it down on the metronome, just spinning that wheel to whatever speed you feel comfortable and confident with. So if you find you're struggling a bit of 80, knock it down, 60, 70. If you find you're falling asleep at 80, then obviously knock it up, 90, 100, build it up. And that's the way of obviously making it more challenging. But there are 2 picking patterns. Down and up on a single string, and then down and up on 2 strings. So down on 1 string, up on the other underneath it. So you're picking down on the E string, up on the A string. whack on the metronome and have some fun with that. So if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you like Beginner Guitar Academy page. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as I'm releasing videos every day, and obviously we don't want to miss out on that. And I'll see you again in another video.